the Director of Cipriani College of Labor and Co-Operative Studies, Dr. Andre Vincent Henry, featured speaker, Mr. Bakarani, trade union officials and your membership, faculty and staff at CCLCS, students of CCLCS, members of the media, specially invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I am a member of the faculty. I am Corinne Gregor, and I am attached to the Labor Studies Department. This evening, I have the pleasure of welcoming you to the CLR James Auditorium. We are under the directorship of Dr. Andre Vincent Henry. Our Labor Day 2018 public forums will be launched. We are here with purpose, as this evening proceedings represents the launch of the Elma Francois Institute for Research and Debate. The inaugural lecture would be presented by Mr. Bakarani. It is guaranteed to be stimulating, packed with mature, clear, and critical thinking, and even a bit of entertainment. So I ask you to help me to begin this evening's proceedings by welcoming the director, Dr. Andre Vincent Henry, to deliver the director's address.
Thank you, Corinne. It's less a director's address and more a warm and heartfelt welcome. This evening's session is extremely important for me because it marks an interesting statement on behalf by the college in restating what we see as our role in contributing to the conversation and to the dialogue and indeed the debate for the development, the social and economic development of Trinidad and Tobago, and the empowerment particularly of working people. I want to start by acknowledging the contributions of my colleagues, and I want to start by acknowledging the contribution of Mr. Atkins Vidal, who, without hesitation, accepted the imposition to be the coordinator of this center. Those of us who know Atkins know him as a particularly driven person. And sometimes in driving, he has no problem in running over anyone who is in the way of the focused mission. And sometimes that is the kind of attitude and that is the kind of drive that we need. So my brother, thank you very much. But I'll tell you a story. Atkins is really the alter ego of Ian Daniel. So Ian is the good cop, and he pushes his little brother in front to take all the blows and to take the risk. But the vision and the consciousness for something like this institute, it was Ian pushing, and so I thank you also, my brother. This concept of a Center for Debate and Research was launched initially some 5 years ago with the very pretentious name, Center for Intellectual Debate. I don't know if they realized that it was CID. And I don't know that we particularly wanted somewhere called CID. Those of us who are of a former time know what the initial CID stands for. And while we wanted to investigate, we really didn't want to macro anybody's business. We wanted to make sure that we were establishing a platform by which we can contribute. And it was in that context that we explored a renaming of the center. And we thought that we could do no better recognition to the struggle of women and the continuing struggle of women in contributing to the development of our society, to name it after one of the heroines of the struggles of the 1930s. And for those of you who don't know, because there really isn't that much written about Elma Francois, and the thing that strikes me with a tinge of pain is that she was taken far too